when Milos Kerkez will undergo medical exams at Liverpool, and how much the Reds will actually pay Bournemouth. Florian Wirtz completes Liverpool medical exams with transfer announcement imminent. Attention! Liverpool journalist shares update on the Reds' pursuit of Alexander Isach. Welcome, fellow supporter. Let's dive into today's news from the greatest club in the world. Milos Kerkez finally received the long-awaited "Here we go" from Fabrizio Romano, confirming what had been speculated for weeks. The Hungarian left-back is leaving Bournemouth and is set to join Liverpool. The confirmation came after a lengthy negotiation that tested fans' patience, eagerly awaiting the Reds' first major move of the summer transfer window. The 21-year-old arrives as one of the Premier League's brightest prospects and is expected to claim a starting spot under Arne Slot. The 2024-25 season was remarkable for the young defender, who stood out at Bournemouth with consistent performances, speed, defensive intensity, and offensive support. His maturity on the pitch, despite his age, attracted interest from several European clubs, but Liverpool won the race. According to journalist David Ornstein from The Athletic, Anfield will pay around £40 million for the signing. Kerkez is scheduled to undergo medical exams next week, and his contract will run for 5 years, keeping him at the club until mid-2030. Kerkez's signing has significant implications for Liverpool's current squad, especially concerning competition for the left-back position, long dominated by Andy Robertson. The Scottish player is entering the final year of his contract, with no signs yet of renewal. This creates uncertainty about his future, as he could leave on a free transfer after the 2025-26 season, if not sold now. With a new first choice arriving and no contract extension talks, it's likely the club will try to sell him this window to avoid financial loss. Another player involved in this equation is Kostas Tsimikas, the Greek left-back who has been Robertson's immediate backup since joining Liverpool. Tsimikas still has a few years left on his contract and recently expressed satisfaction with his role as second choice. Additionally, his salary is significantly lower than Robertson's, and he is younger, making him a valuable squad member with less financial impact. Given all these factors, Liverpool's management faces a strategic decision about who will stay at the club. While many initially expected Tsimikas to leave, the current scenario suggests Robertson might be the one to depart. Atletico Madrid's interest in the Scottish left-back supports this possibility. A new challenge in La Liga could appeal to Robertson, especially considering his starting spot at Anfield will likely be taken by a younger rising star. Kerkez's transfer signals a shift in Liverpool's recruitment strategy under Arne Slot, focusing on youth, renewal, and sporting and financial sustainability. By betting on a promising Premier League talent, the club announces a new phase. The official announcement is expected in the coming days, making Kerkez the first major signing of the new era. The left-back position, long led by Robertson, now begins a new chapter with a bright future. Florian Wirtz is increasingly close to being officially announced as Liverpool's new signing in one of the most impactful transfers of the European window. German media reports say the 22-year-old star has completed his medical exams, signaling an imminent official announcement. Wirtz arrived in the UK to finalize his move to Liverpool, which could become the club's most expensive signing, valued around $157 million, £116 million. After intense negotiations, Bayer Leverkusen accepted the offer, and Wirtz is ready to be unveiled. Considered one of the world's biggest football prospects, Wirtz played a key role in Leverkusen's turnaround under Xabi Alonso, helping the club escape relegation and win the Bundesliga. His talent, tactical intelligence, and decision-making have greatly increased his market value over recent years. Former Liverpool player Didi Hamann praised the young midfielder, highlighting his potential. Hamann considers Wirtz currently the best player in Germany and possibly Europe in his position. He noted Wirtz's ability to improve teammates' performances, distinguishing him from other top German talents like Jamal Musiala. While Musiala shines individually with dribbling and flair, Wirtz stands out for his vision, teamwork, and passing quality. Hamann also emphasized that Leverkusen's recent success is largely thanks to Wirtz's influence. He explained that much of the squad's increased value is due to Wirtz's ability to create chances and elevate the team's collective level. Wirtz combines vision and execution like few others, controlling the game's rhythm, delivering unexpected passes, and finishing well when needed. Didi Hamann highlighted Wirtz's strong personality, calling him a street kid with grit, courage, and physical resilience to handle the Premier League's intensity. He believes Wirtz will quickly adapt to English football and win over Liverpool fans with his resilience and ability to handle physical challenges. The German arrives as a key midfield figure for the 2025-26 season, bringing creativity, control, and offensive presence. His signing represents Liverpool's ambition to reclaim European prominence by investing in proven young talent. While the official announcement awaits, expectations rise. Wirtz promises to be the big name of Anfield's new era and a symbol of the club's reconstruction. Yesterday was one of those days when being a Liverpool fan felt especially great, and let's admit, quite frustrating for Newcastle United supporters. Across almost all sports media, Alexander Isak's name was linked to Liverpool, as if his transfer to Anfield was just a matter of time. The rumor flood gained momentum and spread like wildfire, making it seem that something concrete was about to happen. But let's be honest, it wasn't just the volume of news that caught attention, but how some of them almost guaranteed the transfer. The coverage felt more like a persuasion campaign, as if part of the press was promoting Liverpool, trying to plant the idea in Isach's mind that he should come play at Anfield. As a fan, it's obviously exciting to see a player of Isach's caliber linked to our club. He is young, talented, has already proven himself in the Premier League, and would fit perfectly in a dynamic attack under Arne Slot. But it's also important to keep our feet on the ground and separate wishful thinking from reality. That's exactly what Paul Joyce, one of the most reliable journalists on Liverpool Matters, highlighted during his appearance on the Red Men TV podcast. Joyce gave a much more balanced view of the situation, using words like "if," and making clear that Newcastle is not under pressure to sell the Swedish striker right now. He explained that unlike the situation with Anthony Gordon last season, Newcastle has no financial urgency forcing them to let Isach go because of profit and sustainability rules, PSR. Joyce said, "I think when it comes to Alexander Isach, the top English clubs will covet him. The situation is complicated because I spoke to one of my colleagues who covers Newcastle this morning, and he said there is no real pressure on Newcastle to sell due to PSR, which was the case last summer when the link with Anthony Gordon came up. If that changes, Liverpool would be in the conversation. But I think once Wirtz and Kerkez come in, Liverpool will look to negotiate, and it's a matter of opportunity and ability to react to situations. In other words, Liverpool is monitoring and attentive but not pushing for now." Joyce also stressed that everything depends on market opportunities. If a gap opens or circumstances shift, then the Reds might act. Newcastle, on their part, made it clear that any club wanting to sign Isach will have to open the coffers widely. The Swede is highly valued, in form, and under contract. His price is so high it practically rules out any realistic negotiation at the moment. Not to mention wages. If Newcastle doesn't adjust their salary structure to match their sporting ambitions, they risk losing players to clubs offering more. But that doesn't seem to be the case yet. So despite the excitement over Isak's name in Liverpool-related news, the truth is, his transfer is not imminent, at least not now. He might even renew with Newcastle before the new season starts, shutting down rumors once and for all. As fans, we want the best for Liverpool, and Isach would be a fantastic addition. But it's equally important that the media and supporters understand what Paul Joyce is signaling. Deals like this happen only with careful strategy, at the right time, and when conditions are truly favorable for all parties. For now, we stay focused on strengthening the squad with players like Florian Wirtz and Milos Kerkez, both close to being finalized, and keep Isak's name on hold. If the right moment comes, Liverpool will surely be ready. Until then, it's all speculation and nothing more. Thank you very much for watching so far. See you next time.